What's the secret to a good French toast that's perfect this Valentine's Day for your loved ones? It'll be the perfect breakfast in bed. Let's take a look at what to do, what not to do. Let's get started. Check out the full recipe down below. Now I have to tell you that my partner has wanted this dish for a long time, and she really wanted it to be the one that I record on video and not just on any other day. So we finally did it. Today's the day. So here I'm using sourdough bread. I'm gonna slice them up about 1 inch to 1.25 inch thickness. And if you can get your loaf of sourdough unsliced, that's perfect, so you can control it. That extra thickness will really help the bread to soak up all that good custard and still hold its shape. We need it to be robust. And I'm gonna let this bread dry out for about 30 minutes at least. And in the meanwhile, let's get to the custard. So I'm gonna add in some eggs. I'm using whole eggs here, and then pour in my milk, all in a large bowl, with some cinnamon powder, and then a couple gratings of fresh nutmeg. Then add in your vanilla extract, some powdered sugar. I like using that. It just blends much better. And some salt. Give this all a really good mix until those eggs have completely whisked together. You may be wondering why I'm adding salt. Well, the salt here actually goes a long way to really help showcase all of the various ingredients we're using in this dish, even the sweet ones. Then pour in all that custard mix to a large baking sheet or a casserole, and then start heating up a non-stick pan on medium heat. Grease that pan up with butter and then add a slice of bread to that custard mix. I quite like dunking the bread in for about 30 to 40 seconds. You go too long, you're gonna get that bread all gross and soggy. And you go too less, you won't have enough custard soaked up in that bread to really give you that French toast experience. And the duration for it really depends on how thick your bread is and the type of bread you are using. Other breads you can use is challah bread, Texas toast, which is nice and thick, or even a brioche style bread, which is sweet and buttery, perfect for French toast. Onto the pan. You want to hear that butter sizzle when you add in that French toast. Let that extra custard drip off. Cook this for about 3 to 5 minutes and then flip. Look at that nice color. That's what we are looking for. Repeat the same on the other side and then move on to the next slice. Just make sure that you don't forget the bread in the custard mix. You don't want it to be soggy. On that note, let me know what is your SO's favorite dish to have, especially for Valentine's Day. Going back to the color, this is the color you are looking for. Don't be afraid to get some of that brown on the bread. It adds a lot of flavor, and that only comes from a pan that's hot enough. So like the video if you learned something during this recipe, and then let's finish cooking the rest of our toasts. Here I'm serving them sliced diagonally with some blueberries and strawberries, and then I'm gonna finish the top with my cream cheese glaze. Go ahead and pour on some warm honey or maple syrup as well if you want, and hang back around to see more dishes for you to enjoy. If you want to pair this up with a beautiful drink to really finish it off, check out my red velvet latte, and I'll see you all on the next one. Keep cooking.